Vaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalake Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamayyam Dadati Sopadandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapatakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sargana Ragnatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sargana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitam Cha हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमदे भक्तिविकास स्वामिनिति नामिने नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Prayer to Srimad Bhagavatam. Sarvasastradhi Piyusha Sarvavedika Satphala Sarvasiddhanta Ratnadya Sarvalokaika Drikprita Sarva Bhagavada Prana Srimad Bhagavada Prabhu Kalidando Dittaditya Shri Krishna Parivartita Paramananda Pataya Prema Vakshaksharayate Sarvada Sarvasevyaya Shri Krishnaya Namostume Matheka Bando Mat Sangin Mat Guru Man Mahadana मन निस्तारक मद्भाग्य मदानंद नमोस्तुमे असाधु साधु ददायिन अधिनोचताकरा आना मुंच कदाचिन माम प्रेमना हृत्कंठयोस्पुरा. Translation. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O nectar from the ocean of all Vedic scriptures, you are the most prominent transcendental fruit of the Vedas and are enriched with the jewels of all philosophical conclusions. You grant spiritual vision to all people of the world and are the very life breath of the Vaishnava devotees. O Lord, you are the sun which has arisen to dispel the darkness of Kaliva. Actually, you are Lord Krishna who has returned among us. O Srimad Bhagavatam, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. By your recitation, one attains transcendental bliss. Because your syllables shower down the pure love of God, you are to be served by everyone always, for you are an incarnation of Lord Krishna. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O my only friend and companion and teacher, O my great wealth and deliverer, O my good fortune and bliss, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O bestower of the saintliness to the unsaintly, O afflicter of the most fallen, please never leave me, accompanied by pure love of Krishna. Please manifest yourself in my heart and throat. भूतैर्महद्भिर्यैमां पुरो विभोर् निर्माय चेते यतमूष पुरुषः भुङ्क्ते गुणान् षोडश षोडशात्मक सो अलङ्कृशिष्ट भगवान् वचांसि मे. May the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who enlivens the materially created bodies of the elements by lying down within the universe, who in his Purusa incarnation causes the living being to be subjected to the 16 divisions of material modes which are his generators, be pleased to decorate my statements. So today we are going to see the story of Mother Ganga. Ganga, how she came into this material world. Before that, if anybody is very good singer, anyone here who is very good singer, I can show some song, you can sing if you can. Anyone willing to sing? Or I have to sing little bit only because I didn't learn this. song very nicely. But I want anybody want to sing this song? You know? Any of you know? Ganga song? Ganga Aarti song? No? Okay. I'll sing only two verses. Ma Gange Devi Ma Gange Ma Gange Devi Ma Gange Ma Gange Devi Ma Gange Devi Sureshwari Bhagavati Gange Tribhuvana Tarini Tarala Tarange Shankara Mauli Viharini Vimale Mama Matirastam Tava Pada Kamale Ma Gange Devi Ma Gange Ma Gange Devi Ma Gange Bahirati Sukhadayini Matas Tava Jala Mahima Nigamakayata Naham Jana Tava Mahimanam Pahi Kripamayi Mamagnanam Devi O Ma Gange Devi Ma Gange Ma Gange Devi Ma Gange. Who is willing to at least read the translation? We will read the translation completely because I had no energy to sing. 1 minute. Ah, thank you. Anybody willing to read the translation?
Hare
Nobody.
Krishna Mataji. Yes. Translation. First, O Goddess Ganga, you are the divine river from heaven. You are the savior of all the three worlds. You are pure and restless. You adorn Lord Shiva's head. O Mother, may my mind always rest at your lotus feet. Complete करना है माताजी या
Complete.
okay. Second, O Mother Bhagirathi, you give happiness to everyone. The significance of your holy water is sung in the Vedas. I am ignorant and I am not capable to comprehend your importance. O devil, you are full of O Devi, you are full of mercy. Please protect me. Third, O Devi, your waters are as sacred as Charanamrita of Sri Hari. Your waves are white like snow, moon, and pearls. Please wash away all my sins and help me cross this ocean of samsara. Fourth, O Mother, those who partake of your pure waters definitely attain the highest state. O Mother Ganga, Yama, the Lord of Death, cannot harm your devotees. Fifth, O Janvi, your waters flowing through the Himalayas make you even more beautiful. You are Bhisma's mother and sage Janu's daughter. You are savior of the people fa- fallen from their path, and so you are the reverted in all three worlds. Sixth, O Mother, you fulfill all the desire of the ones devoted to you. Those who bow down to you do not have the grief. O Ganga, you are restless to merge with the ocean, just like a young lady anxious to meet her beloved. Seventh, O Mother, O Mother, those who bathe in your waters do not have to take birth again. O Janvi, you are held in the highest esteem. You destroy your devotees' sins and save them from hell. 8. O Janvi, you are full of compassion. You purify your devotees with your holy waters. Your feet are adorned with the gems of Indra's crown. Those who are seek refuge in you are blessed with happiness. Ninth, O Bhagavati, take away my disease, sorrows, difficulties, sins, and wrong attitude. You are the essence of the three worlds, and you are like a necklace around the earth. O Devi, you alone are my refuge in this samsara. 10. O Ganga, those who seek happiness worship you. You are the source of happiness for Alkapuri and source of eternal bliss. Those who reside on your banks are as privileged as those living in Vaikuntha. 11. O Devi, it's better to live in your waters as turtle as or fish, or live on your banks as poor Chandal, rather than to live away from you as wealthy king. 12. O goddess of universe, you purify us. O daughter of Muni Janu, or one who recites this Ganga Stotram every day definitely achieves success. 13. Those who have devotion for Mother Ganga always get happiness and they attain liberation. This beautiful and lyrical Ganga Stuti is a source of supreme bliss. 14th. This Ganga Stotram written by Sri Adi Sankaracharya, devotee of Lord Shiva, purifies us and fulfills all our desires. Thank you, ma'am.
Hare Krishna. Very nice, no? Because I thought before going to the Ganga story, we will read this Ganga Stotram or prayer to Mother Ganga. Mm. So last week we saw Amsuman praying to Mother Ganga. Praying to Lord Kapiladev. So now we will see how Mother Ganga came into this material world. So we will start from the dynasty of Rohita. There was a king, Rohita. In this canto, we see the descendants of different dynasties. So the dynasty starts with a king by name Rohita. His son's name was Harita. And from Harita, a son came whose name was Champa. And from Champa, Sudeva came. And from Sudeva, Vijaya. And from Vijaya, Baruka. Baruka had a son by name Brika, and Brika had a son by name Bahuka. Okay, now here some story is there. This Bahuka was harassed by lots of enemies. So Bahuka decided, better I will go to the forest. When he went to the forest, he lived with his wife, and suddenly he died. When Bahuka died, his wife wanted to perform sati. We were, you know, we discussed this about sati in a separate video. If you all want to see what is sati, you can see that video. So this uh, queen who wanted to perform sati was forbidden, stopped by the Kulaguru, their Gurudev Aurava. The rishi's name was Aurva. The Aurva found out that the queen is pregnant. So he said, for your child, you have to live. Then she agreed to live. But unfortunately, she came back to the kingdom again. Unfortunately, her co-wives, the other wives, they were jealous. Oh, she's going to get a child. So they poisoned her. But even if somebody is poisoned, they may not die if Krishna is protecting, or, we have this verse, no? Mare Krishna Rake Krishna Mare ke. When Krishna wanted to protect somebody, nobody can kill. Or if Krishna wants to kill somebody, nobody can protect him. So this child was protected, and he came along with poison. That's why his name was Sagara. King Sagara is because his father was nice, and the Gurudev, he came into this world because of the mercy of the Gurudev, Aurva. Aurava Muni. So now this story starts from here, Sagar. The Sagara's sons only got burnt in Kapila Muni's ashram. Sagara had two wives. One is Sumati, and another is Kesini. The Sumati had 60,000 sons. So when King Sagara wanted to perform Ashwamedha Yagya, he released this Ashwamedha the horse to find out if some enemies are there. So normally when a king performs Yagya, this we see in when Yudhishthira Maharaja performed Ashwamedha Yagya, when Prithvi Maharaj performed Ashwamedha Yagya, and who else? And in Ramayana, when Lord Ram wanted to perform a yagya, they all sent with a powerful horse with a banner, like, if you accept our supremacy, leave me. If you don't, you fight with us. So if somebody dare to take the horse, tie the horse, then they have to fight with the king. That's the scheme. But the horse, which was meant for the sacrifice, went near to Kapila Dev's ashram. Somehow it was not tied, but it was there, standing there. Here I am not clear whether Kapila Muni was immersed in meditation, but this horse was there. But the King Sagara's 60,000 sons were mistaken that Kapila Dev tied the horse. So they wanted to have a battle with Kapila Dev, but Kapila Dev was not at all interested in all these things. So he just, because they made an offense, that offense burnt them. Here it is very clearly mentioned in Bhagavatam. Kapila Dev is not in any mode. He was not in the mode of Rajoguna or Tamoguna was not at all there. Even Sattva he is in the higher platform, Sutta Sattva. So where is the point that he opens his eyes and burn them? No. He was neutral. But the offense they made, the Sagara sons made, burnt them. Because it is an offense against the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Kapila Muni is none other than the incarnation of the Supreme Lord. He wrote, he brought the Sankhya Yoga, that is Krishna conscious Sankhya philosophy. There is one Mayavadi Sankhya philosophy also. This Sankhya philosophy, which is coming in the third canto of Bhagavatam, where he directed his own mother. So in the Ganga Sagar, Kapila Dev was peaceful, but these sons of King Sagara made big offense, so they got all burnt. Immediately they burned to ashes. So now King Sagara was waiting for the sons, but they didn't come back. So this was there. We have to understand other part of the story. King Sagara had another wife by name Kesini. Kesini had a son by name called Asamanjana. Asamanjasa. This Asamanjasa behaved very weirdly. When he grew up, he is not at all interested in learning the Kshatriya thing. Like, if you are a Kshatriya, you need to learn to fight, or you have to go to Gurukul, learn the Yuddha Shastra, means fighting art. But he was not at all interested in all those things. He was like, dull and vague, weird. What he used to do when he grew up, he used to throw the children of the citizens, throw them into the river. And after some, but they saw only this, and he had high mystic powers. He is a really highly transcendental person, which was not visible to even his own father couldn't identify it. So when they saw that he is making all such a thing, killing the children, he was, thrown out of the country. But later, he revived those children and gave back the children to the parents. But he went to the forest. Asamanjasa went to forest, did tapasya, and went back home, back to God. Sometimes, like transcendental persons behave very weirdly, which ordinary people cannot understand. So, such is the case with this king's son, Asamanjasa. Asamanjasa had a son, is our hero, last week's hero, Ansuman, who went. He was grandfather told Ansuman that at least you try. What happened to your uncles? So he went to the Ganga Sagar and found out, and he is again is a devotee, and he could understand that Kapila Muni is none other than Supreme Lord. So he paid his obeisances and prayed nicely. And last week we completely saw that how his mood was. So this story reminds us that even if Supreme Lord is present among us personally, we will not be able to understand unless we are a pure devotee. King Sakara's 60,000 sons, not even one son could understand that he is a Supreme Lord. This is how the materialistic people, even if they come to temple, they cannot understand the Supreme Lord. They don't relate with the Lord. They cannot understand even the power of the devotees also. Many times, the non-devotees behave like that. So the result is their own destruction. Now, Ansuman felt for his uncles and then asked for forgiveness. Literally, this prayer is forgiveness. That's why he prayed that it's very difficult to understand you. So he humbly prayed and took permission from Kapila Muni and left the place. When he came back, King Sagara understood what happened and he handed over the kingdom to Ansuman. And he went to forest and performed meditation and then went back home, back to God. So King Sagar also went. Now Ansuman, he also, after his kingdom, he failed. Like, he was trying to bring Ganga to earth because Kapila Muni told that this is the only way that you can deliver your ancestors is by bringing the Ganga to the earth. Ansuman also failed. He did tapasya, but nothing happened. His son, Dilipa, he also performed. Ansuman went, and his son Dilipa also performed tapasya. He also failed. You see how many generations is continuing. So it's from this we understand that we have to if you are a devotee, you have to think about the ancestors. If we become a nice devotee, then automatically the ancestors get liberated. If we are not, then you have to perform karma kandi activities. So now Dilipa failed and his son Bhagiratha, he was very, very strong. And we have seen in many stories that Bhagiratha performed severe austerity, invoking the mercy and asking for Ganga to come down. This Ganga already came to heavenly planets as Manthakini. She is from the spiritual world. She is not in the material world. When Lord Vaman Dev measured as a Trivikrama, when he measured the world, he pierced the universe, and from when the universe got pierced, Ganga came from his lotus feet. Now Ganga is there in the heavenly planets. She didn't come yet to the lower planets. She also goes in the lower planets. I heard in Bhagavatam only. Her name is, anybody knows? Lower planets, what is her name? Recently I read and I totally know, I forgot. What's her name in lower planets? Now in earthly planets, her name is Ganga and Janavi and things. I will find out and let you know. So she also goes into the lower planets later. I don't know how, but I have recently read in Bhagavatam only that her name, she has three different names. Up she has the name Mantakini. In earthly planet, she has the name Ganga, and down she had a name
Mataji Bhogavati.
Bhogavati. Ah, great. Bhogavati. Okay, fine. So now, Ganga, when Bhagirath was praying to, meditating on Ganga, then Ganga appeared. Ganga told, yes, my dear, I have no problem coming to earth, but I have two issues. You have to solve the two issues. He asked, what are they? One is my speed is very high. Somebody should have a speed breaker. Somebody should control me. Otherwise, I can destroy the whole world. So I need some control. One thing. And second thing is, when I come to earth, lots of sinners will take a bath in me, and then they give all the sins to me. I don't want to do that. I don't want to take the sins of the people. So this we also face the pure devotees face such problems. Um, if you see some sannyasis fall sick, pure devotees fall sick. We should understand that they are taking the sins of the followers. Like we all know that when Jesus Christ was crucified and underwent lots of physical harassments, all the reason was he took the sins of the followers. So now Mother Ganga is not willing to take the sins. Every devotee has this feeling, right? I know how I can purify myself if I take out so much burden. So now our Bhagirath is very great. He said, yes, Mata, please give me some time. I will work it on it. Then he goes to Lord Shiva and requests him to hold, to control the speed of Mother Ganga. And Lord Shiva agreed. And that's why if you see that from the head of Lord Shiva, Ganga comes out. So in from Himalayas, the Ganga is received by Lord Shiva and her speed was controlled. Okay. And one thing. And second thing is Bhagirath was answering that Ma Gange, yes, sinners will take bath in you and pure devotees will also take bath there. So when the devotees take bath in you, maybe incarnations also come. They also take bath in you. Then you get nullified. The sins will be nullified. You will not accumulate sins. So that's what the uh, reply Bhagirath gave. Then Ganga Mata happily agreed. And so when she came into earth, Bhagirath, now from Himalayas, she has to come all through her path. So Bhagirath was coming where the ancestors are there. So Ganga ends in the Ganga Sagar, where the Kapila Muni's ashram is there, where all these 60,000 of his ancestors were delivered by Ganga Mata. Ganga, as such, if you see, Ganga had the purificatory power. Physically, also many scientists they tested Mother Ganga's water. It has some magic power that even if you add something like some bacteria, virus, or dirty water, whatever, after some days, the Ganga gets and the what do you say, the bacteria or virus or dirty things gets dissolved. This is scientifically proved. And like if you keep ordinary water somewhere in a container, it will get spoiled. The worms will come. But in Ganga Jal, in Ganga water, such things will not come. These are all proven fact that she is pure, and we should not have any doubt about it. But we see that people pollute Ganga, people mix the gutter water into the Ganga. It's very painful, but still Ganga is now tolerating and forgiving, and she's flowing. So now the story in this we have to mention how Ganga has become Jahnavi. and how Ganga is more glorious when she comes through Gaudadesha, when she comes through Mayapur, Navadip Dham. You see, in Vrindavan we have Yamuna, and in Mayapur we have Ganga. Ganga is devotee of Krishna. And when Bhagirath was bringing her, Bhagirath is driving in the horse fast. Ganga is following him. They came through this Bengal. One great rishi was meditating. His name was Janu Muni. Janu Muni was Kamandal was washed away Ganga. Immediately Janu Muni took Ganga and drank. He was very powerful rishi. That's why he could drink Ganga. Then when Bhagirath was turning back and seeing where is Mother Ganga missing, then he could see that rishi and he understood what happened and he went and asked, requested, prayed, like, why he is bringing Ganga there. Then Janamuni agreed, okay. Some say that he released Ganga from the thigh and some say that he released Ganga from ears. Whatever it is, because she came from the body of Janamuni, she became Janavi. That's why we sing Janavi Tata Vane Jagamana Loba. That is Sandhya Arti we sing, where our Gaur Chandra, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is seated in a golden throne, and all the Brahma, Adi Devgan, they are all performing the Aarti. Indra Dev is there, all Lord Shiva, Narad Muni, everybody is doing Aarti. It's a glorious event every day in near Ganga. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is getting Aarti, right? Ganga has become even more great because the pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu happened in the banks of Ganga. And the Sankirtan movement started here in Mayapur, Navadip Dham, where she's the one, it's a Navadip is divided into 9 islands because of Ganga's branches. We have a Prayag also in Navadip Dham, which is more purifying than the Allahabad Prayag, because it is called Panchaveni. It has 5 branch rivers of Ganga. So Panchaveni is more powerful than the Prayagraj in Allahabad. So we understand Ganga has more power in Mayapur by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because many of the pastimes happened in banks of Ganga. We see that how Mahaprabhu thought Ganga as Yamuna, wanted to cross over, go to Vrindavan, but he was stopped by Advaita Acharya, and we had a big festival in Shantipur. They had a big festival, and again, whenever he took sannyas by crossing Ganga in the night, so that ghat is called the Nirdaya Ghat. So many pastimes we can see this Jagai Madhai Ghat is there, where when they become uh, purified, when they when they get changed, because before they were like rogues, rascals. By the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, they became devotees. When they became devotees, Jagai and Madhai, they constructed uh, steps near Ganga so that devotees come and they used to wash devotees' feet and they arrange for devotees' safe bath. So that ghat is also there, like Jagai Madhai Ghat. So many Panihati festival happened in Ganga only. Many festivals happen near Ganga. So Ganga has more power, more bliss, because you see, Ganga was hesitant to come to earth, but Lord appeared at her banks, you know. So Advaita Acharya worshipped the Supreme Lord, Shalagram Shila, by using Ganga water. And so when we worship Ganga, how we worship? We worship Ganga with Ganga water. These things, when we give Vyasa Puja offering, we say that, take Ganga and offer it to Ganga. So take the knowledge from the Gurudev and then offer it to Gurudev himself. So this is how we can be. So mother is mother, our mother. Ganga, we have in Mayapur, we have beautiful Ganga temple. She is seated on a crocodile. So we go to Ganga as a spiritual activity, not to get purified of our sins. Because the devotees are expected not to commit any sins. So when we go to Ganga, we perform a spiritual activity and we praise Mother Ganga and we associate with her and we pray to her that we advance in spiritual life. Other than that, we don't ask her anything. She can give you anything. Like in this prayer, it is mentioned, oh, she can give you all wealth, all auspiciousness, whatever you want, your desires will be fulfilled. The song is saying. But devotees go there, even in, we saw that for Kumbh Mela, even devotees were fascinated to go to Kumbh Mela. Kumbh Mela is good. It is Kumbh Mela is to remove the sins, not to get to Krishna Prema. So that big austerity you perform, many devotees went. So I was wondering that if you go there for service, that is different because ISKCON had a stall there and they were distributing books and they were distributing prasad. That is different. But if you go to take bath, it should not be the mood that I want to get rid of my sins. Devotees are not bothered for their sins or for their uh, papa and punyas, also auspicious merits. Devotees are not at all worried for pap and sins and merits, auspicious things. Why? Because that will make you in the life cycle again. Even if you have done good deeds, pious activities and sinful activities, both are equally bad. We understand that. You perform a pious activity by doing all this karma kanda activities like, distributing food. Distributing prasad is different from distributing food. Performing a social activity, I have seen some devotees every day they go to Ganga with this motive, all the sins should be vanished. We should have the habit of going to Ganga to worship her, to have her association, not to ask her, let my sins be vanished. But let your pious deeds are also there. It will bind you. So our devotional activity should not be equaled to a pious activity. If you make it a pious activity, then you have to come back again. So many times I used to tell that, don't perform Krishna consciousness like a punya karya or pious activity because that will bind you. If you have this attitude and perform, I have seen some people's house. When we go, they give you some gifts, something, not out of love, but out of this thing. Oh, these people are brahmanas and this if I give something, it's beneficial for me. I have seen some devotees, they call devotees only on Dwadasi day because it is mentioned in Ekadasi Mahatmya that when you break your fast, you have to invite Brahmana devotees. I have seen some devotees, they invite only Brahmana devotees and feed them. So all these things have some inner motives. We perform Krishna conscious activities without any inner motives. You want to help somebody, you help, but don't have this attitude that what I will get. So all this about pious activities, we need to be careful because all these activities will bind us when we come back again. it will give us, it will bind us to come back again. So good and bad activities, both are same. So devotees are not interested in good and bad activities. Devotees are interested in Krishna conscious activities. So we take bath in Ganga. We worship Ganga because she is a devotee. Because she can give us Krishna prema. She can help us in advancing in Krishna consciousness. In that mode, we worship. See, Tulsi is worshipped by even non-devotees, thinking that to remove the sins. We worship Tulsi asking for the service. Seva adhikare diye koro nija dasi. You please give your service to me. So our mood should be different. When we worship Tulsi Maharani, when we worship Ganga Devi, our mood should not be a karma kanda mode, what I will gain or for my future lives. Our ultimate aim is to please Krishna and devotees. In that mode, we have to worship Ganga Mata also. And our bath in Ganga also should be like, glorifying her, associating with her. Then Ganga will be very happy, right? Even if you don't ask, she will give you good health, good things. So then Bhagirath went near Kapila Muni's ashram. Ganga came there and liberated all the 60,000 sons of King Sagara. All of them got liberated, means they are relieved of their sin, which offense which they committed to Kapila Muni. Means they attained Swarga, not Moksha. To attain liberation, ultimate liberation is getting entry into Vaikuntha is different from going to Swarga. Okay, for that one need to be surrendered to Krishna in their lifetime. So many times the Shastra said they attained liberation. Attained liberation means they didn't go back home back to Godhead. They attained heavenly planets. That should be the understanding. That's how this is by the by the tapasya of Bhagirath, Ganga came here. That's why she is also called as Bhagirathi. Different names are there. Sureshwari, Bhagirathi, Chanavi. So many names are there for Ganga. Also, she is mother of Bhishma Dev. Ganga Putra. Bhishma Dev is also called as Ganga Putra. She always guided, especially they say that Bhishma Dev took guidance from Mother Ganga whenever he was having a political problem, all these things. She used to come up here and then guide him. Such a nice mother and such a great son. Ultimately, Bhishma Dev is a pure devotee from the beginning till the end. Many people, they don't know that Bhishma Dev is a devotee. And when they narrate a Mahabharata, they don't understand that Bhishma Dev is a devotee. And we came to know that Bhishma Dev is a devotee in the first canto of Bhagavatam. He is the one who recited Vishnu Sahasranama. And Krishna wanted him to guide Yudhishthira Maharaj. Krishna showed to the world that he is my devotee. Why Bhishma Dev and Krishna had a fight? That is also a loving relationship between Krishna and Bhishma Dev. Bhishma Dev was in the Virya Ras. And that was his last birth. And he wanted to go back home, back to Godhead, in the presence of Krishna. And so he attained. That's why we see that, we perform Vishnu Panchak. And at the end of Chaturmasya, because that time Bhishma went back home, back to Godhead. So these are all the glory stories connected with the Mother Ganga. So I complete here. So if you have any doubts, comments, you are welcome. Hare Krishna. There may be lots of informations about Mother Ganga, but this much only my tiny brain is having. Okay. Anyone has any doubts?
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, in Nandagram, we used to call devotees for Prashadam on Dvadashi day. We used to serve them. But I did not know this, that some motive will be there behind this. Just we were calling, just as in Upadeshamrita, it is
It's
said,
also
no, Dadati Pratik.
coincidence, no. After Ekadasi, devotees feel very this thing, and that is also happens. Not
Yes.
Ekadasi Mahatmya, if you read, it's there.
Oh, okay. But there everyone were calling, so I thought I will also call. I was just serving them. Dadati pratigrahananti guhyam akyati. Oh, that shloka is there, no? We have to the calls devotees for prasadam. Sometimes other days also we used to call, even if they are leaving the farm community or if they are going, if they have come like a just guest. So we used to call them, and mostly devotees used to call on Radashi only.
Mm.
So, but this I was not knowing that calling on Dvadashi with some motives we should not have.
That is there.
Now,
Devotees may not have that in their mind, but
yes.
this is how it is written in the Mahatmyas. You call Brahmanas and then give prasad on the Dwadasi day. It gives you lots of pious merits. Lots.
Okay. Yes.
By default, devotees get many pious merits, but we should not go behind them. Ekadasi fasting we are doing, no, it will automatically give you all positives.
Mm.
Like pious merits will be there with any devotee's life. If you don't, if this lifetime, if you fail, then definitely there is a chance of ending up in heavenly planets. That's even more painful, I feel, to go to heavenly planets, because your stay in material life will be prolonged. That's a great tension, right? So there is a prayer in Tamil which says, the Alvar says, I don't want to go to Indralok to become Indra. Specifically, he prays. So we also pray in Jagannath Ashtakam, no? Navayache Rajyam Nasakanaga Manikavavam Nayache Ayam Rajyam Nasakanaga Manikam Nayache Ayam Aham. No, there is verse. So I don't Sada Kale Kale Prabhutapatina Gita Charito Jagannath Swami. Also Nadanam Najanam Nasundarim. Specifically, this Alvar prayer specifically says that I don't want to go to heavenly planets. There is a great risk if we convert our Krishna conscious activities to pious deeds. But we will sincerely pray. Pray that our goal is to attain Krishna Prema. We should be sincere in that. Rest is up to Krishna. Okay. One meditation of mine is that our devotional service should not be superficial. If we are superficial, then, within our unconscious mind, within our subtle body, we have all these desires, and that will get flourished. Those seeds for material enjoyments, we are doing Krishna consciousness, right? Means we are plowing the field, watering the field, sowing the seed of a devotional life, and giving sunlight, fertilizer, everything. So within our system, we have lots of unlimited material desires buried in the field, right? They all will grow because we are facilitating. So our our devotion should never be superficial. If we are superficial, all these things will grow and we all will go become apsaras in heavenly planets. Great risk, right? So our meditation, deep within our meditation, we should sincerely pray that I want to become a devotee, or meditate on some devotees who is not at all willing to accept anything material. Like I always think about Haridas Thakur. I always think about Kolavech Sridhar. Kolavech Sridhar, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was forcing him that he is ready to give any wealth. Kolavech Sridhar didn't even had a house. If you go in Parikrama in Mayapur, nothing is there for Kolavech Sridhar's place. There is only one monument. Means in reality also he didn't had any house. His house was with lots of holes. But he was completely satisfied in that poor condition. That mentality we should develop. Very difficult, very difficult. But at least we should, think about Kolavech Sridhar, so that in one life, I don't know which lifetime we will become like him. Also, all Goswamis. So, superficially, if we do devotional service, materially everything will be given, minus Krishna Prem. That risk is there. So, but we sincerely go deep within ourselves while chanting, while performing any devotional activity. Again and again, remind the mind to please Krishna and devotees. To remind the mind to please Krishna and devotees. That should be our motive. Other motives we have to remove from the roots. When it comes, you remove from the root. Okay. Any other doubts? Okay. We will end the class. I have some announcements. Patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.